Step inside my parlor, you fancy people, and sit back and enjoy yet another episode of Baldur's Gate. This time on the flip side of the good edition of our Luther of Gladstone run. Last we left off, I have no clue what we did. Legitimately not a clue what we did. What are we doing here? Yeah, screw it. Let's go talk to Scar. He seems to be on the up and up.
That might work.
Alright, but I do know that in the good side of things, it's been a little while. A lot of life events have been going on, which have unfortunately have delayed my recording schedule, but I'm pretty certain we took out the Iron Throne. I am a man of my word. Let's talk to... Wait, what is this? Hello, Luther of Gladstone. I have another job for you. This one involves a group you have dealt with in the past. The Iron Throne. Duke Elton himself wishes to speak to you about this. Will you come with me? Of course we'll come. Especially if we have an audience with the Grand Duke. Just follow me, I'll take you to the Flaming Fist compound. The Grand Duke is waiting for us. I noticed we didn't have the Grand Duke in quotation marks response. I am a man of my word. Probably because we're not evil. Let me introduce you to the Grand Duke Elton, one of the Lords of the City, commander of the Flaming Fist and member of the Lord's Alliance. Ah, I am glad to see that you have come. I know that such meetings is unusual, but in these circumstances, it is necessary. I would first ask what involvement you have had with the merchant society known as the Iron Throne. Well, we've learned that they're involved in a plot that threatens the stability of your city. From what I have been told, you have been quite a thorn in the side of the Iron Throne. I'm interested in you because of the obvious hatred they hold for you. Their recent activities have been brought to my attention, and I am very dubious about the intent of the throne. I think it is far too easy to blame the recent caravan raids and iron shortage on the Zhentarim. Though the evidence does point to them, they do not have much to profit, while the Iron Throne stands to gain everything. I have much to concern me right now, especially with the tension rising between our city and the nation of Unfortunately, my hands are tied. I can't act against the throne until I have hard evidence of their wrongdoing. That's of course where you come in. I need a small group of spies to break into the Iron Throne headquarters and see if they can find, well, proof of the throne's involvement with the caravan raids. If you do this for me, you'll be paid extremely well. 2,000 gold to divide amongst yourselves. What is your answer? No, we'd be honored. You have made a wise decision. It is a difficult mission that I give you, but I'm sure that you have the wherewithal to make it through. Return and report to me once you feel you have enough information to use against the Iron Throne. We'll be back as soon as possible. Funny thing is, though, of course, we've already done that part of the quest. We've already climbed the tower or slewn the... whatever you want to call them. The people at the top who were their leaders, so... We'll just we'll give Duke here a quick chat again, which should push us forward.
I am Duke Eltan, commander of the Flaming Fist.
So again, this is Frank Welker doing Duke Eltan's voice, aka the voice of Nibbler from Futurama. Also Freddy from Scooby-Doo, and about voices of everything in every cartoon you've ever seen. Let's see here. Well, we know that any incriminating evidence would be found with Realtor, the overall leader of the Iron Throne of Baldur's Gate. He's currently supposed to be at Candlekeep on some sort of business. Then there can only be one thing to do. Travel to Candlekeep and learn what they're doing there. Whatever it is, it can't bode well for the fortunes of the city. And take this book. Without it, the Keeper of the Portal won't allow you entrance into the library. Here's also the reward money that I had promised you.
Your journey has come full circle. Duke Elton has asked that you travel back to Candlekeep, where you must spy upon the leaders of the Iron Throne. While it troubles you that such evil men now make use of the Great Library, and you wish the circumstances of your visit would be different, it will still be a pleasure to return to your former home.
Yay, we can skip rocks on the fountain and, I don't know, chase after stray cats or whatever we did when we were here.
Hold, travelers! Before you will be allowed entrance, you must donate a tome of great value to our libraries.
He sounds like Lancelot from Monty Python. We have the book you require. You have met the requirements to gain entry into our most holy library. It is fine to see the child of Gorion once again within these hallowed halls. Please have your less civilized friends refrain from causing trouble. We are very strict with the letter of the law, as you well know, Luther of Gladstone. I'd wondered if they were going to give us different lines there, because our party is good now, but apparently, whether you're good or evil, the gatekeeper will just straight up tell you, you know, don't cause trouble. I think it would make a bit more sense if, I don't know, your reputation preceded you, perhaps? Halfling, woman, man, nothing, just sick people.
I should have joined the army.
Well, I'll be, if it isn't someone with a tale to tell. I don't know who is. With a tale to tell, I don't know. Oh, if it... I read it wrong. Well, I'll be, if that isn't someone with a tale to tell, I don't know who is. What have you been up to this past while? This one's hilarious. Killing more kobolds than you could ever imagine. Hey, you wouldn't happen to need a few rusty old short swords, would you? Because I've got tons. Always good for a laugh, you were. Hey, I'm sorry about Gorion and all. I guess you've seen more than just kobolds, haven't you?
I'm not an unexpected request.
'Tis true. 'Tis true, mate.
Excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
Hey there, I've no time to chat. I have a mountain of dishes to tackle. Dishes? Dishes? And I know this is a hospital, but dishes? Is that a normal thing in a hospital that
might work.
is not modern? Well, modern. Modern in our world. Guess we'll go this way. Into the bunkhouse. Oh, it's that guy. Oh, Luther of Gladstone? I heard you had returned. If only it weren't in such dark times. Something is afoot in Candlekeep. There's an unvoiced panic amongst those who still call these haunted halls our home. You must help us, I pray you. Why the panic? What's so wrong? The Watchers. Some of the Watchers are so strange now, and people that I've known and loved for all these years now pass me in the halls without greeting, without their usual silly story, without some discourse on their latest readings. At first I thought it was just me, but it's not me, it's them. I see it in their sidelong glance. Disdain, jealousy, rivalry. These I could understand. These I could understand. Wait, I think this is improper grammar. Hold on. Disdain, jealousy, rivalry. These I could understand. I could make sense of. Oh, he's pausing. I see. Disdain, jealousy, rivalry. These I could understand. I could make sense of. But they weren't what I saw in their beady eyes. I saw hunger, plain and simple. Now shush. No one must know that I have spoken with you. Sounds like the doppelgangers have infiltrated Candlekeep.
You're a clear.
Get in the door! Guys, get in the door. Oh, thank you.
What the heck?
Oh, is that Hull? It's Hull! Now there's a face I never thought I'd see again in a million years. When we heard about Gorion's passing, Fuller and I went out to gather his body, but you were nowhere to be seen. I don't know what you two came across that night, but Gorion died a noble death saving you from it. I need your help, Hull. What kind of help? Well, what can you tell me about the Iron Throne? The Iron Throne? They're a merchant's guild, I think. Winthrop probably knows more about them than I do. On the other hand, 2 of them are in the libraries right now. They've been around for a few days, so they had some business to conduct here. You try the doorknob, and a muffled voice from the barracks says, "Go away, you chimp!" Fine. Be that way. We didn't want to go into the barracks anyway, did we, my friends? Alright. We'll have a quick chat with Winthrop. Actually, you know what? We don't need to talk to Winthrop. We'll go this way. Chanters are gone. Not standing on their usual vigil north of this part of the fountains. Ah, and Flydia, of course.
Hello there.
Oh, why hello. Have you seen my book? Wait, no, you found that already, didn't you? Oh, I just don't know anymore. You haven't been around lately, have you? Never change, Flydia. We love you just the way you are. Why, that's enough to make an old woman blush. Gorion sure raised a charmer in you.
Salutations.
I'm not
I am
surprised.
Carol,
What the
visitor
heck?
of
Excellent.
Candlekeep, like yourselves.
Pardon if it seems out of sorts, but the journey has been long and treacherous, and my labors age me so. May I inquire as to your name? I am certain I have seen your face before, but I cannot fully place it. This is probably a doppelganger, but we'll be generous to him. I am Luther of Gladstone, and I called this place my home for many years. Luther of Gladstone, then I know you well, though you may be hard-pressed to remember. I was last here years ago, and conferred with your foster father as you were off to chores. I'm not much your senior, really. I am certain you tire of hearing it, and that Legion have told you the same, but Gorion was well known to me. His death has been mourned by many. It's a little weird. Do you see how this text here is smaller than the others? I'm not crazy, right? The text on option 2 is just smaller. Oh well. I do not wish to dwell on his death. I move on with my own life, though I cherish his memories. Perhaps that is for the best. I will speak no more of it, safe to say he was a good man. How have you fared in the time since? As well as can be expected, though I have learned much about myself that perhaps was better left unknown. Would that I had a gold coin for every person I have heard say such a thing. I am sure your troubles vary greatly from my own experiences. We all have trials we must overcome. We all have a side that should not see the light of day too often. What matters is how much strength you wish to let it have. Ah, such words are better saved for classes and meditations, not for reunions. I will take my leave, though. Perhaps I shall see you again before I am to go. The tomes of Candlekeep are very nearly endless, and I am sure to be here for a 10-day at least. There are some within the central keep who wish to speak with you, so it would be wise to visit there sometime. Farewell, my friend.
I'm not
You know, he
surprised.
actually
What the heck?
didn't sound like a doppelganger near the end there. I mean, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's not a... This is the problem with doppelgangers. Once you start encountering doppelgangers, you can never be sure that someone just isn't the doppelganger, right? I mean, I guess you could kind of detect evil.
An
if you knew
unexpected
that.
request, but sure.
Something on your mind?
No. Luther of Gladstone? My child, look at you. Your face has gained some new lines since the days when I tutored you. Ah, Card. You speak true, but it's not your fault. You prepared me well, as you could, for what lays beyond these walls. I just pray that I am prepared for what I shall find within them, now that I've returned. Why? What is wrong here? Shall I tell the Watchers? Yes, call the Watchers. But first, you must tell me if you have seen anything strange about the library today. Strange? Why, yes. That is just the word I would have used for that Kovros fellow. He was right here beside me, taking Alondo's prophecies from their place on the shelf and reading them. I could hear his voice, recognize the seer's words upon his quiet breath, but when I turned to steal a glance at him from the corner of my eye, it was the strangest thing. His eyes were closed, and he was reciting page after page, as if from memory. He heard your footsteps, it seems, and wandered off. I was just returning the prophecies to their rightful place. It might be wise to take a look. If this Kovros fellow is dangerous, though, I'm afraid I'm too old and bookish to be more than a hindrance. Forgive me, but I must leave now.
No, not in here. That might work.
Alright, so the library is full of stuff and people. Hello, Luther of Gladstone. It's good to see you here once again. Pity you could not have returned during a more restful time. Why? What is going on that would cause you such stress? Oh, it's nothing, I am sure. It's just that, well, things seem just a little strange around here. Those decidedly unmerchant-like merchants, for one. And some of our own monks are acting odd as well. One fellow in particular. Really? And who would that be? Well, there's this fellow named Kovros. I assume he is visiting sage of some sort, but he seems more interested in our guests than the tomes. He makes me nervous. I think he's had the same effect on others as well. Young Shistal has been out of sorts for days now. He is not as thick-skinned as I. You remember how nervous he used to be? He's quite the opposite now. Seems like a totally different person. I worry about him. I should go. It has been nice speaking with you.
Excellent.
Anyway, the walls of Candlekeep are just... Are we gonna get a chance to talk? No. A million people are gonna come talk to us. I thought I might find you somewhere around here. Allow me to introduce myself. Please do. My name is Kovros. I used to work for your father, running messages to his harbor friends in the Waterdeep. Before he passed on, he entrusted this ring to me and asked that I give it to you, should evil ever befall him. Will you take it? Of course, Kovros is Sarevok spelled backwards, so this is just Sarevok. And what evil befell of him, Kovros? You were there, you saw it all. A woman, an armored figure, 2 ogres wielding clubs, and 2 archers. But Gorion's magic was of little use against them, was it not? And you fled with your tail between your legs, hiding amidst the trees until dawn broke. And now it comes full circle, doesn't it? The Iron Throne so close that you can almost touch them, and wreak your revenge for that night. You were right, Kovros. I was there. Myself, my father, and 6 others who tried to kill us. Where were you if you know so much? If you be so void of trust, I'm surprised you've made it this far. It is of little matter. Go seek your vengeance or your doom at the hand of the Iron Throne. I wash my hands of it. I'm talking. I'm not gonna read this. Hang on just a second. Okay, so you can actually agree to take that ring, and they will use it as proof of your murderer status. Of course, later on will be accused of murder. If you take the ring, they'll be like, oh look, he's wearing Realtor's ring, clearly he killed him, and all of that. If you don't take the ring, you still get accused of murder. It doesn't change anything, but it does change the dialogue a little bit. Oh, and we read this chanter as a chanter last time, so we're gonna do it again this time. Luther of Gladstone, you look distressed. What is it, my child? Nothing. It's nothing. I'm just finding it very hot in here. Hot? This keep suffers from as many chill drafts as it always has. You look feverish, Luther of Gladstone. Go see one of the priests, they may tend to it. I'm sorry, the world has made a liar of me. In truth, my brow sweats more from fear than my fever. There's something wrong within these drafty halls, and I need your help. You're right, I have felt it too. Pray tell me how this aging frame can help you. I must know who has visited the keep lately, and where they have spent their time. There have been a few nameless scullery maids, some new watchers. As for visitors to the library, though, 2 men from the Iron Throne arrived. What was it, 2 days ago? 3. They're here for a meeting with the 2 knights of the Shield, who I believe made their arrival yesterday. Much of their time has been spent on the 3rd floor arranging preliminaries for the meeting. A man named Kavras has arrived as well, but he mainly kept to himself, researching some of Alawando's prophecies regarding the times of troubles, which would keep on the 2nd floor. Other than that, well, there's only been you.
I'm not surprised.
I promise not to do that anymore, unless of course we talk to that specific chanter again, which I think we don't. Alright. Up again. Yet another floor. Up, up, and more up. Good, finally, a floor where a million people don't come and talk to us. Alright, we're gonna give it a quick save here. A quick save. I'm gonna coin that phrase. My dear madam, you must realize that it is manners that make a gentlewoman, so would you kindly prove that you are one by leaving? Whoa, wait, what? Oh, right, doesn't Yeslik know Realtor? Because Realtor was very much involved with the whole Cloakwood thing. What does Yeslik sound like? Oh no, I can't remember. You need only ask. He talks like that. Realtor, ye thrice, cursed son of a mangy cur. Now I've forgotten Realtor's voice. Yeslik, I hardly expected to see you of all people. My old friend, Friend my arse. What friend locks up and tortures another? What friends deal in slavery and theft? I can't, for some reason my mind can't click between these two voices quickly. I don't think I know what you're talking about. I've already forgotten the... oh, who cares? You'll pay for your perfidy and red blood, Realtor. This is pretty cool. Yeah, I think we're on board with this. You will pay for everything you have done. I'm so sorry to hear that. I had hoped you would be reasonable about this. Reason with this. Crush them mutton heads, boys. Alright, so we found Realtor, and understandably so, Yeslik is a bit upset with him. It looks like we have a Brunos here who has decided to pick a fight with us. Do we not have... oh dear, we have no ranged weapons available for our thief. Let's just pull her back. For some reason, Bruno is going right after Imoen. We'll just pull our back. Oh, and we have a spellcaster. This is quickly going into a bad place. Let's see if we can magic missile the spellcaster, who is Realtor. Realtor is a mage. Brunos managed to get hit on Luther. What did he roll? A 15? So a 15 is going to be a hit. So at least a 25% chance to hit.
Excellent.
This might get a little dicey, and I want to avoid collateral damage. So the problem is we can't use spells like Fireball. We could use Haste. I think that's what we'll do. We'll have, no, what am I saying? We're using Dynahair to cast Magic Missile on Realtor to hopefully interrupt his spells. Imoen will also shoot at Realtor because he probably has low AC. We're going to have Yeslik summon some skellies, and Luther and Ajantis will keep Brunos busy. Okay, so unfortunately it does look like Realtor was able to cast probably Dimension Door. No, improved invisibility. That's quite a high level spell. So there's not really a chance of us being able to find him now. Jantis is getting hit pretty hard. We're going to pull him back. Unfortunately, Alora is kind of useless in this fight. We'll pull her over here and see if maybe we can have her hide in the shadows. Meanwhile, we'll have Dynahair cast Glitter Dust, which should give us a bit of an advantage against all the chaos that's going on here. We'll be able to dodge better and hit a little more accurately. Realtor has revealed himself, so we'll have our backline focus on him if able. Ajantis will swap over to his ranged weaponry. Yeslik successfully cast Summon Skeleton, so we'll have a little bit of fodder. We'll have Yeslik cast Command on this Kester fellow, just to kind of knock him out for a little bit. Whoa, no! Lightning is shot by Realtor and it's heading straight for Ajantis. I don't know if we can pull him out of its path in time. We're gonna try. Luther is taking a lot of hits here in spite of having a very low armor class. It's probably coming from Brunos. Tooth rolled apparently a critical hit here. Brunos is rolling pretty high. He rolled another 16. That's a little frustrating. It's difficult to tell if they're just rolling well or if Luther actually can't really fight this. Oh no, I accidentally gave Dynahair a command and she's gonna cancel her cast of Glitter Dust. That's not good. We'll have to make it work though. The backline will focus their ranged attack on the unconscious Kester.
I'm not surprised.
Actually, everyone will just focus on Kester. Lightning Bolt is bouncing around, but seems like it doesn't kill Ajantis and doesn't kill any of the monks either. Or at least none that I saw. Kester goes down. And I think we need to focus on Realtor. We're gonna grab Luther and pull him away from the two fighters. We'll have him cure himself. Hopefully somebody strikes Realtor in the middle of that. Nope. Okay, so Realtor loves lightning. We learned that. It's a good thing we quick save.
Request, but sure.
And I'm pretty sure we got rid of all of our lightning resistance because I said something stupid like, we never need lightning resistance. Well, if we know Realtor is going to cast 2 lightning spells right off the bat, is it possible to dodge them? Or does the first cast track? I don't know. We could just drop a couple fireballs in the back there and see if it kills any monks. If it doesn't,
Whatever you wish.
like let's just do this. That's funny. Yeah, there's no monks back there. Let's just do that again. Realtor's dead.
Excellent. That might work.
Well, we don't get that cool dialogue with Yeslik, but I don't know if I care.
Skill our brothers. Wartface.
Oh, wait, what? Dynahair is stunned. Somebody's using darts of stunning. Probably this Kester fellow.
I'm not surprised. But
We'll kill him since he's targeting Dynahair, and then... Whoa! What is Alora doing? Get out of there. Anyway, Kessler is dead, or whatever his name was. Kester. We'll now focus on Tooth, since he is very weakened. Ajantis is taking a bit of damage. We'll pull him out. These two fighters have an extremely high Thaco. We are not able just to AC tank them. Look at that. Luther is just consistently getting hit here. We'll cast Cure Light Wounds, but it's just not going to be enough.
But sure.
Unfortunately, our spellcaster is stunned, but perhaps Yeslik can stun Brunos here. That was a success, so we'll have everyone who's able to focus their attack rolls on Brunos, which are going to freely hit due to his unconscious state. Yeslik could cast Hold Person. We'll try it. Alright, Brunos did succumb to the Hold Person, which is going to be a quick death for him. And then Tooth. Why did we lose a Jantis? What happened here? Took 18 slashing on a 14. Well. Alright.
Excellent. I'm not an unexpected request.
Let's pull Luther back and just heal him, I guess.
Excellent.
Oh no. Oh no 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 no. He's going after Dynahair. We have nothing that can, like, interrupt him. Magic Missile from Imoen? Oh, we did have a Potion of Absorption. I missed that. Yeslik's gonna run in with his hammer. Luther also is just going to run in with his sword. I think we're just gonna run in here.
You're a queer fellow.
And Imoen, please. Oh, somebody hit him. Looks like Luther finished him off.
I'm not an unexpected request.
All right, let's go see if the Priest of Ogma is around here and see if we can just resurrect Ajantis. Man, Brunos and Tooth hit like bricks. Oh wait, we're being accused of murder already. How do we do this? Well, this is frustrating because now we're not gonna get to loot. We're not gonna get to loot the bodies, and we can't resurrect Ajantis. I guess we just gotta take it. We'll take it as it is. This is how it went down. This is how we'll play it out. Luther of Gladstone, stay where you are. I do not wish to harm you, but you must come with me. You are to be. Wait, no, we can't do this. We cannot do this because... Hold on. It's not even giving us the option to resist. We can't do this because literally Ajantis' gear is going to be lost forever now. Because, what's-his-face is going to come in here, mock us. We'll just skip this dialogue for now. Okay. Yeah, because effectively we get teleported to the catacombs where we can't ever come back to Candlekeep. So Ajantis' gear is 100% lost forever if we do that.
Whatever you wish.
So this time, I suppose we just cheaply throw fireballs back there. Hope this Priest of Ogma doesn't... That was really close. Hope that the Priest of Ogma doesn't step in there, and, yeah, we'll just do things this way.
I'm not surprised.
That's probably enough, right? Man, Brunos and Tooth still there.
For the glory of Helm!
So I think we're going to have to knock these guys out or something, because they're just way too dangerous otherwise. So we'll knock Tooth out. We'll go focus on him. Alora will pull her back so she doesn't get killed. And then Yeslik maybe will cast Hold Person on the remaining Brunos. We'll make sure Ajantis doesn't die this time.
Excellent.
Succeeded in holding Brunos, and this fight is over so much quicker.
What the heck?
It's amazing how you can have fights just turn on a head like that. Where the last time we were running around frantically trying not to die, and this time it kind of looked ridiculously easy.
But what? That might work.
Okay, so we picked up the loot this time. I didn't see anything terribly interesting. A little bit of magic armor, magic weapons, but nothing of a extremely rare variety. Guess we'll just keep going up the stairs. Probably get accosted if it's anything like when we went down the stairs last time.
I should have joined
Yep.
the army.
Okay. You're to be questioned the murder of the Iron Throne leaders. They were apparently killed not an hour ago, and an item of yours was found with their bodies. Please, you will get a fair trial if you come quietly. I will use force if I must. Yes, I killed them, but they attacked me. They're the leaders of the Iron Throne, the people behind the iron shortage, and everything else has been going wrong with the Sword Coast. We did everyone a favor by killing them. That is not for me to decide. Please, you have my word that you will not be harmed. If you are innocent, you will be judged accordingly. There, I will come quietly. Your weapons will not be necessary. I'm glad to hear that. I did not wish to harm you. I'm sure this mess will be cleared up soon. Okay, so effectively, this part gets a little... You can do it a couple different ways. I talked about the ring already. You can also do what we did in the Evil Let's Play, which is go up to the very top floor, where you just get straight up accused of murder, like, no matter what you did. And I think you're supposed to kind of assume that Sarevok killed him, or Kavras, or whatever he wants to call himself. So, effectively, one way or the other, Realtor and his friends die. You get accused of their murder, and somebody behind the scenes is pulling strings so that you kind of get unfairly imprisoned, and no matter what, you're going to look guilty. So this is Luther of Gladstone. You have sullied your father's name by defiling his home and bringing ruin to a peace that has lasted for centuries. I spit on you and all your friends. Your transgressions will be punished in the most severe form. I formally accuse you of the murders of Brunos Kostak and Realtor Enshev. But I have done nothing wrong. Why have you accused me of such a thing? You were seen fleeing the site of the murder by the guest known as Kavras. From everything we have seen and found, it is not hard to figure out what your purpose was. From what I have been told, you have been trying to place all the misfortune of the Sword Coast squarely on the shoulders of the Iron Throne. I assume you and your friends are assassins in the employ of Om. Perhaps you were sent up north to create discord in the region before the Omnian invasion. It matters little. You and your friends are to be sent to Baldur's Gate, where an appropriate punishment will be administered. Dot dot dot. 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 Oh, hey, it's Death Toril.
Hello, young one. I am sorry to see thee in such terrible circumstances. I know thee well enough to see that you have been falsely accused. Tomorrow, Ulrond will most likely sentence thee to be sent to Baldur's Gate. There thou wouldst receive the death penalty for these actions. I know that Gorion would not want to see his only child killed a scant few weeks after his own death. 'Tis as a favor to his memory that I will help thee escape. Make thy way to the catacombs beneath the library, but disturb them not. I have your possessions with me. You must take them and go with haste.
Well, thank you for helping us.
It is now time for you to go, Luther of Gladstone. I can teleport you to the secret room that leads to the catacombs, but from there you are on your own. You must be careful within the catacombs, as there are many guardians and traps, and perhaps whoever planned these murders. However dangerous the catacombs may be, they are a safe alternative to Ulrond's wrath.
Teleport us to the secret library. We're as ready as we'll ever be.
and I want no part of it.
Okay, so we will
Unexpected
listen
request,
to
but sure.
Tethtoril, and we'll
Unexpected request,
leave the
but sure.
catacombs undisturbed and whatnot.
Hello there.
My book? You stole my book, you cur! Wonderful. Further proof and incident that displays the existence of doppelgangers in Candlekeep.
Excellent.
We really need a proper weapon, ranged weapon for our
I'm
friend
not surprised. That might work.
Alora, though. We could run around the catacombs here and try to disarm traps and whatnot, but again, we're gonna we'll agree with Tethtoril's wishes to not disturb the catacombs. Poisoned Nessa, have you? And to think I would have left this keep with the likes of you. Ah, fleshling. So all of our friends from before are turning into doppelgangers. Or were they doppelgangers all along?
What the heck?
We're gonna do a little bit of rearrangement here on the gear, and then we'll continue on.
Hey,
Oh boy. Who wants to kill us now? Thought you could take me on, did you? Now try me now, you twerp, and we'll see who comes out the better. Why are these doppelgangers just hanging out down here, throwing themselves at us one by one? Do they really think they'll be able to kill us? And who is Dieter and Arcanus? Alright, we're gonna do a quick detect trap, because I think this whole area is trapped. Yeah. Thought there were other traps. Am I wrong? No, it's the children who are wrong. Oh boy. We got company.
Excellent. What the heck?
I need a
Oh, wait, now they're gonna talk to us?
Dwarven ale.
Well, that was weird. Oh, wait, what? Arcanus. I think Arcanus was one of the guys who will help you out in the fight below, in the room where you kind of get your tutorial fights. By the gods, that thing was young Drappin. What is going on, Luther of Gladstone? Obe asked us to search for you here, but this is far more foul than any of his most fearsome illusions. That thing wasn't... Oh, whoops. It's a long story, Arcanus. Please, you have to help me get out of here, and fast. Can I trust you? Aye, child, trust me you can, and Dieter too. I know not what assistance we can be to you, except 4 strong arms and an eye for illusions. We shall see you to the end of these crypts, but not beyond, as we must bear witness to the horrors that befoul this place. Really?
I'm not surprised.
That seems a little suspicious. You know, what do you mean you won't come out with us? Can't talk to him. Ajantis.
give me strength.
Ajantis detect evil. Oh. No one here is evil. Wait, so that means Arcanus and Data are actually not doppelgangers? Is that the case?
No!
I don't know. Can doppelganger shapeshifting... Can it actually bypass detect evil?
I've done had enough of this.
Excellent. That might work.
Let's slowly go around here and check on more stuff. Oh no, Reaver wants to kill us now.
I'm not surprised. That might work.
By Moradin's hammer.
Spy! Traitor! Fight for the rats, will ye? Fickle as the wind, ye, fickle as the wind. We have a name for your type, rat bastards it is. Aye, Rat bastards! And I've never known one I didn't hang with my own 2 hands. Yeah, I just don't know the point of this. Like, logically speaking, I understand. The doppelgangers have become all of these people. They've replaced all the people from Candlekeep. But why would they hide in these rooms only to just fight us one by one? Why? Like, I feel like doppelgangers would have a bit more self-preservation than that.
You're a queer fellow. I've done had enough of this.
Unless... Do you think that Tethtoril was actually a, Do you think Tethtoril... Oh, that's a lot of skeletons. You think Tethtoril was actually a doppelganger?
But sure.
I don't know, maybe.
Play nice. Whatever you need, with a smile.
Oh my goodness, I just realized why Tethtoril is immortal.
Careful, everyone.
Because he has to be alive. Oh! Criminy, where did that come from? Okay, so Alora apparently accidentally triggered a lightning trap. Let's have Imoen
This way.
sneak in here and continue to detect traps in the middle of this fight. Ajanthus and Deader and Arcanus and Luther are more than capable of taking these things out.
Yep, I've done had
Oh,
enough.
apparently Yeslik is up there with him. Oh wait, no he's not.
I'm not surprised.
Just accidentally selected him. Okay, so hopefully we don't trigger another trap. In fact, I kind of want to pull back because we just can't afford to have a lightning trap just skewer the entire party. So we'll try to drag the skeletons towards us. And, you know, we'll take the back row and stick them over here. We'll just have the front row run up here. They can probably survive another lightning strike. Although Jancis is a little low. We're gonna pull Jancis back. We can heal him though. Okay, he's probably fine now. Kind of want to see if we can keep Deader and or Dieter and Arcanus alive. I really want to see if they're actually doppelgangers or not.
I'm not surprised, but what?
Might as you will.
No, not in here. An unexpected request, but sure.
As you will.
Excellent. That
Okay,
might work.
skeletons averted.
I'm not
Or
surprised,
should I
but
say
what?
obliterated.
What you want? I've
Now we have a
done had enough of
dead
this.
body here. Actually seems quite fresh. We can't search it though.
This dungeon has a sense of evil about it.
You don't say it, Jancis. Oh no. Who do we have this time?
No, an unexpected request, but
Looks
sure.
like Parda. No, not Parda. That one monk who talked to us twice. Oh, seek my comfort, will you? I'll show you a sweet and silent comfort if you'll let me, wasteling.
My blade will cut you down to size.
I love the echo they put on the doppelgangers' voice clips. Makes them sound otherworldly.
Excellent. That might work.
Okay, what do we got here? Fuller's next. Fetch, Pulse, I said. Should have told you to lick my boots clean, you mound of flesh.
I'm not surprised, but
It's just weird because they all know. They all know things from the beginning of the game, right? So were they doppelgangers the entire time? Like, did they live down here the entire... This part of the game really messes with my head because I feel like there are two ways to take it. One is, over time, the doppelgangers infiltrated and then, you know, like, took the form of people in Candlekeep and then eventually, after you left initially, they eventually took over it. But the problem is, doppelgangers don't innately gain all the memories of the people they copy. That's why they have to learn who the people are before they actually kill them and take their place. It's why they're so insistent about, you know, learning the characteristics and the routine of that person. It's also why it's very easy for people who know the person very well to know that something is weird, because the doppelgangers can't perfectly imitate it. And they don't have all the memories of the people that they're imitating. But all of these characters here are saying things that only happened at the very beginning of the game. So either the doppelgangers all learned this information somehow about you specifically, or they were just there the whole time. There's also a third explanation that the Elminster doppelganger presents at the very end, which is kind of a rather surreal interpretation of all the game's events, and I don't think it's correct, but it definitely messes with your head. Dullard, insolent waif, I tried to instruct you. I tried to make you wise, but it was like drawing compassion from a Zent. You are nothing, child, and you will soon become much less.
Excellent.
My blade will cut you down to size.
And like, why are all of these doppelgangers just in these random rooms? Even if the surreal explanation that Elminster provides near the end here is correct, or sorry, isn't correct, why then logically are, I know I just keep saying it, but why are these doppelgangers just here in these rooms? You even see like a body here. Is this the body of Hull? Still Hull's special elixir, did you? Fed it to the cows, no less. You'll rue the day you even met me, Luther of Gladstone. Yeah, like, so this guy knows that, right?
Careful, everyone.
He knows that Luther grabbed the antidote and gave it to Drepin's cow. Is this the body of Hull? We see other corpses. There's one here. Skeletons everywhere. Corpse there. Have the doppelgangers just been dragging everyone down here and killing them one by one? Or have they been here the entire time? Here's more bodies. Do they... You have to assume they, like, tortured all the information out of these people.
Yep, this way.
Uh-oh. Well, that could have been better.
I'm not surprised. What the heck?
How much healing magic do we have? Oh my goodness. We have healing magic in this party, don't we? We have a fully dedicated cleric. No, just kidding. He's a fighter cleric.
No, not in here. Excellent. That might
Okay,
work.
that's probably good for now. No, that seems to be it for all these rooms. Hopefully there are no more traps.
I care not.
What do you do about that? I mean, just what do you do? We can't continue. We permanently lost 2 party members in the blink of an eye. And I mean permanently. They are dead. Gone. They took so much damage that they're not resurrectable now. 57 damage. Now let's hope we have a save somewhere around there. Oh dear, we do not.
That might work.
What do you need?
Alright, give me a quick second. We'll be right back. Alright, let's give that a bit of another shot here.
I'm not surprised, but what?
Things should be relatively where we left them. Oh, no,
That
looks
might
like
work.
I forgot to go kill one of the other doppelgangers. Looks like we get to kill Hull again. Oh no, this one was Fuller. Goodbye again, Fuller.
You're a cute fellow.
No! An unexpected request.
Alright, let's get out of this crazy place. We'll do the save of quick. And press on. Oh, here we go. Oh, what does Elminster song sound like? It says something like, if I could give you a moment, the time of an old man. I can't remember what he says. Luther of Gladstone, stop this madness. Child, I beg of thee. Thou hast soaked these halls with the blood of innocence, and I cannot permit it to go further. Explain yourself, and if I see anything move besides your lips, I'll kill you where you stand, or die trying. I am a doddering and elderly fool for having let it come to this. There stood I, Elminster the arrogant, nudging and prodding, but never taking action. The most powerful mage in the realms, reduced to a meager puppeteer. Listen close, Luther of Gladstone. With the help of doppelgangers and some powerful magics, Sarevok has encased thee within a vast and frightening illusion. I was unsure whether I could even penetrate it to reach thee. The time has come for a leap of faith, child. Thou must fling aside this foul illusion, and let us lead thee back to reality, where Sarevok is fightable. It's like so hard to see our options here. I dream only of a warm bed and some light to wake me from this nightmare. I shall follow you, Elminster, and trust you fully. Stay close then, Luther of Gladstone, and do not stray too far from me, for monsters, imagined and real, still lurk behind each corner. I will give thee further instruction when the time comes. So this is kind of the surreal explanation for,
Why must you be such a grumpy puss? Cheer up.
Is this really the time for this conversation? Anyway, it's sort of the surreal explanation for the circumstances that is Elminster telling the truth? Is this all actually just an illusion? Is the rest of all the other games just an illusion? No. It's just a doppelganger pretending to be Elminster to mess with you. The problem is, if you follow him, you'll just be attacked by a bunch of things that come out of the walls here. Lost your sense of humor, have ye? I have heard what you've been telling all your little friends, that old Winthrop has a hankering for a little elven arse every now and then. Heh, come here, my pretty, I'll soon change your mind.
An unexpected request, but sure.
Depending on your dialogue choices with Elminster, he'll even say that all of the people you've killed here, sorry, all the doppelgangers that you've killed here were actually your friends, and that you've killed your friends. But this doppelganger here is Elminster. So what you do is you follow the Elminster all the way over here, and the two people who were with him and himself turn into these doppelgangers. So again, you could interpret it that perhaps the Elminster doppelganger was right, and this whole rest of the game, right, is some kind of weird illusion. I have a really bad feeling that's a lightning spell. We're gonna get out of here. Nope, just haste. Okay, that's fine. This whole area should be safe now, so we're gonna fall back. Oh! Arcanus is still helping us. So, again, maybe Arcanus and Dieter were telling the truth. Yeah, this is just a normal doppelganger, though. It's the greater doppelganger that we want to be afraid of. None of these are the graders. In fact, none of these are even hasted.
Careful, everyone. Play nice.
That might work.
Whatever you with a
I
smile.
need to pull Laura out of there.
I'm not surprised, but what?
Here we go. No.
I will not make this contact. Excellent.
Okay,
That
seems
might
like,
work.
luckily, the greater doppelganger did not chase after us, and not very many of his buddies got hasted. Or if they were, it didn't make much of a difference. We're going to use Magic Missile just to cut down on some of those mirror images. The greater doppelgangers do have a pretty high to hit armor class 0, so we need to be a little careful. But it seems like we're going to be okay. Yeah, that's fine. They have low armor class, so it's not too hard to hit them at least.
No! What the heck?
Yeah, I don't know. What's your take on it, guys? Was that actually Elminster, and he was telling the truth the whole time? Or was it just a doppelganger faking you out? And another question, is Arcanus and Dieter, who still to this very moment that we've been playing, are still not hostile and have helped us fight? Where'd they go? They're just gone. Anyway, they were here just a second ago. Oh, there's one. Yeah. Dieter's still here. We can't talk to them. They don't say anything. But they're not hostile. I think they're actually who they say they are. What reason would they have not to change and attack us yet? Maybe they're the key. Maybe because they didn't change, we can use that as evidence to prove that the Elminster doppelganger was full of crap. Anyway, that's where we're going to end it today. I really like this part of the game because it messes with your head in a way that is pretty chilling, especially how it pulls on all these characters from the beginning of the game. You know, just sort of things that you remember but not quite crisp in your mind because it was from quite a long time ago, but it makes you second guess whether or not they're telling the truth. It's fun. As always, thank you for watching, hanging in there for another episode. Hope everything goes great for you and the rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you then.